Hello, ladies and llamas, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Here we are, back where we last left off. Now, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video on this game, and I don't really know why. I think I got caught up in other videos and stuff, and so this will be part 3. If you want to watch the first 2 parts, there will be a playlist, and I can put the links in the description as well. But, yeah, here we are. So, ooh. Whoa. Is that glitching, or is that just me? Wait a minute. Thought I saw something glitch. Anyway, this is a different computer, but I just went right back to where we left off. You know, did all the same steps and everything to get back to where we left off. And the story, I still remember it like pretty well. You know, we were just reading off the poems for, you know, the different people, and we were just checking them out. So we're just going to continue from there. So it's Sunday, March 13th, 2022, and that is the date today. Or is it? Yeah, it's still the 13th. Alright, so here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Landon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I apologize for my reading already. I don't know. Reading just on the spot like this is like, ooh, sometimes I can read super fast, other times not so well, but awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... Yeah, I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Ha 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 ha. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Landon. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Aww, isn't that cute? Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really just the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Landon, it's nice to get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you too. That's hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Poem time again. Alright, so last time we did Natsuki here, so let's do Yuri this time. So, what would be that? Probably this, right? What? How is that you? Milk. I would say this. I'm not getting these right at all. Wrath. That's probably her. So, Destiny. Yeah, there we go. Calm. You're not the calm one. What? Nah. Adventure. Okay, I'm not doing this right at all. I don't know if it really matters, honestly, but, there we go. What do you mean? There we go. Which one? Come on. I guess nibble as in food. There we go. There we go. No, what? I thought you're the mean one. Boop. What's big boop? You're the boop. Misfortune? What? Intellectual. That's you, definitely. Desire? Yeah. Feather? I don't know. Some of these are... I mean, I guess they all apply. I guess they know more than... Yeah, I guess the game knows more than I do. Massacre? Yep, because she likes like the scary stuff or like the dark stuff. Is that a hint to something later? Wink, wink, wink. Fear? What? Back here we are. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Landon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Haha. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? She don't have no money? Is that what it is? I just wanted to look at that is all. Haha. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with her latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Hahaha. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face, it was in her book as always. Haha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Anna to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you shouldn't only buy what you can responsibly afford. You should only buy that. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ha 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 ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. It's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Oh, you just got smacked. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? That's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing a reaction, though. Hehehe. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. I need to get my head out of the gutter. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did I seriously just do that? Or did you seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ooh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hehe, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I just hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard all the bell ring at least. You would have. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! Just making sure the audio is still recording. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I wouldn't let you down, Landon. Oh man, reading my own name of this is so cringy. They got all these like much more interesting names that just says Landon, bruh. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything. I didn't see what that says. Oh well. It was like I didn't miss anything, or I think that's what it said. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Whoa. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem with that is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But if it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we were to come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Oh man, I could go for a cup right now. I have a nice hot cup of tea. Nice, warms the stomach. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to do work out of the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Well, I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Dude, if my school had a napping club, oh my goodness, I would be the first one to sign up for that. I'd just be like, it's like during the middle of the day, you know, you're just so tired. It's just, you gotta power through. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overhead. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehehe. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you're meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hehehe. That's not a shot where she's just... I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm tired. That's definitely a shot where she's just glazing right into his eyes, like just so romantic. You know how it is. That's so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The buttons might come off. Why is this thing so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Bruh. Whew, all that work for nothing? Come on. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms down and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then I wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway. Oh, she blushing now. So why I'm keeping it unbuttoned? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. See, I do both those things wrong. I don't get up until like the last minute, and I go to bed way too late. I mean, it's only 11:47 now, but you know. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay! Landon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah. Same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. Alright, let's read these. Well, we might as well read hers since it's the hot topic right now. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Landon. I love it. Yeah, of course you love it. You're trying to be all sweet and stuff. It's probably terrible. Everything's spelled wrong, probably. Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Dude, she's giving you... I mean, I say dude, but I mean it myself. But she's giving such obvious signs here. Like, come on. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Landon poem. Ugh. Well, if I wrote a poem, dude, oh my goodness. Ain't no way. And that makes it feel extra special. Like if I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that is unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Nathan. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright, let's read it. Look at all this. It's called Bottles. I pop off my, does it say scalp? Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Wait. Yeah, okay. I don't know, there's a glitch there. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a little bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend. More bottles, deeper and deeper when my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. This kind of sounds dark, not gonna lie. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other, every friend, and each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Well, that kind of sounds dark. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what in the world? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Or didn't I tell you? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, what, you bottling up stuff? Creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Hold on, I gotta burp. Excuse me. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing it like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but it seems the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, next one up. Well, it's not terrible, but I'm pretty disappointed after but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Well, yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, and I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Alright. Amy likes spiders. The music, though. Alright, you know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me over to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, my thing went off. Okay. Spider. Okay. What in the world? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. But the spiders is what you mean. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogs, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. It's all about how everybody thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. What about Spider-Man? Come on. Well, I mean, he got bit by the spider. I guess he didn't really choose that, but I mean, he became Spider-Man, so, you know. I read it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that's just what makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing useless unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, how long are we going? Oh, we're cool. We can read these two, and then we'll end the episode there. But let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Landon. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me the poem. Of course, the handwriting has to be nice. It's called The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering, is that what that says? Scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon urge. Sorry if I can't read this. I've never been very good at reading cursive. The moon instrument. I don't even know. The moon instruments is its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon's friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic provolone I can't talk. Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. A rush of blood. What's that about? Man, I am not good at reading cursive. It was still pretty cool though. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. I just can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something like it. Different people can relate in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write about something like that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. You're not blushing. Does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have a lot in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Only one more, and it's Monica. I mean, who should I show it to next? Obviously, it's only one choice. Alright, Monica. Hi again, Landon. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I like that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Well, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori really are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well... we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Are you sure you're not reading into this too much? Well, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can't tell you that she's likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, Save Me. Oh boy. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violently greeting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent. Can't speak. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Wait. Load me? What is that? Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of something I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Yeah, that sure is. It's like a creepy magic. The way I wrote the lines really sort of makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as physical expression or feeling, or conversation with the reader. Man, so putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, let's save it in a new one. Okay, you never know, but you might change your mind. Or something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What am I even talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? You're being kind of suspicious. Haha, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, and with that, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This was like 35 minutes, basically. And yeah, we'll pick up with this in the next one. And I will see you, llamas, in the next one.